is an office chair. It's nice. They all have their weight limits. And first things first, you have to unpack everything. And everything is stuffed into the back of the seat right here. So you have to put this back together and zip everything back up like so. Make sure these screw holes fit in. And it's really tight, so make it work. Make sure the screw holes kind of go back over like this. It's really tight, and you kind of want to pull this and just kind of work it small at a time, or else it's not gonna work and you're gonna bend the teeth and you're gonna be out of luck. So take all of these right here, and they're all the same. You want to unpack everything and sort everything out to sizes. Big size, medium size. You want the small sized ones, and you want to put the wheel in the single hole right here. Make sure it goes in like that. Then you want to take this, screw holes on the bottom, screw holes, and plug every one in like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And put all the small ones in here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now, when you put them in, you want to make sure all these plastic pieces stay in. Holes up like that, and put this in. And this is the way it's going to turn out. Put the last 2 small screws in. Turn it around, and the wheels should be like this. And then take the pump, and then take the pump and put the big part in on the bottom, and find this piece and find this piece, and see how the holes are like this. Just turn it around like that, and now the holes want to be in the back still, and then this wants to go like this, because the front is with that. The leather is in the front, and the fibers in the back. 4 medium screws, and plug them in just like that. Now, this is the front, that's the back. The front, the holes, it wants to look exactly like this. So now take this hole and put it on top of this part right there. You want to take this, is wrong because that wants to be in the back, so this is for the other side, and this is for this side. So plug these in, but not too tight, just tight enough to hold itself together, so you have some wiggle, just like this. So you have some wiggle room, just so you can put this on, the back on, and you won't have to fit everything so tightly together. So just put this screw on the top like that, and tighten it up. You caught this. Both the front and the back look the same, so, but the front has a diamond nice diamond effect. I put it on backwards. And the front, the back has the zipper too. See how it curves? That wants to curve to the back, like that. So same thing, just put them all in loosely, and then at the end, you're gonna tighten everything up. Now that everything's in, it's pretty solid, but I'm gonna tighten everything down snug. And you can't forget about the bottom ones. Make sure they're snug, and then you got a nice chair. And then here I have a nice chair to go with my desk, and then the bookshelf to go maybe right here to put some books in. So this one is a little bit different. First things first, unpack everything and lay everything out. So you lay everything out nicely so you can just grab it. And I want to separate these just to make my job the longest ones. This is 4 of them, and then 10 of the bolt looking ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 4 of these, and then 2 of the smallest ones, and then the 2 Allen keys. You want to take this right here and take the 4 medium ones right here, and take this like this, and then put it like that for each side. It wants to go like this, and then put these 4 medium. They're making them 4 tight. You want to take the 4 longest ones and plug them into the bottom and make them tight. So this is done. This normally has a cap on it. Remove that cap so the button's out. Put the fat end in down like that. You don't want this one, but you want this one with all the holes in it. And now you want to take this. It wants to go like that, and it wants to swivel in like this. The other one's going to swivel in like that as well. You want to take 3 for each side of these hex looking ones. These are the majority of the ones. Take 3 and take the bigger Allen key and tighten everything down just like this. Keep everything loose until you get all 3 holes in, and then tighten everything down. After all said and done, that wants to look like this. So keeping it upside down, you want to grab this and put it on just like that, and take the last 4 of the bunch of these ones, put them in before you tighten everything down, so at least they're in, the holes lined up, and you won't have a problem later. And now that everything is tightened, you want it to look like this from the bottom, and flip it around and just put the top part in the top part, and then the back wants to be like that. Now take this, unzip that and pull this up. You want this to go in the holes right here. Go in that hole, and this goes in this hole. maybe I should have thought of this before I made everything tight. Because now I need to kind of bend it to put it in the hole. I don't know how it's supposed to be with it being the hole is right here and the pole's right here. So tell me how that is supposed to work. In what world is that supposed to fit? I mean, that just doesn't make no sense. This was all welded, one piece is welded together. Well, I got it in. I was able to not have to unloosen the bottom of one just to kind of squeeze it in some to go in. I was able to put one in and go like this and just pop it in. But it's in. So if I were to put this together again, I would leave one side loose. But make sure the bolts are in. Put this part in and then loosen and then tighten the bottom three after you've tightened this. Now grab the two last screws, bend this down and put it in this hole right here. It should grab the way it went in. It should have grabbed that arm. Everything should lock in that hole that was here. Everything should lock in together if it's in correctly, which it looks like it does. I don't think it can go in anymore. Right here, it's flush. Because the screw actually goes into this pole, it screws in. You have to make sure the holes are aligned so you're not having troubles. And now just zip that side, zip this side, and then plug this in there, and then you want to zip this up. And there you go. You have a chair.